Aquarians, it's time now to define your boundaries around responsibility to yourself. Where are you going to be responsible to yourself? Where are you going to end irresponsibility to yourself? Where are you going to be disciplined with yourself? It's time to lock that in. So here's the thing, Aquarius. We can't have the age of Aquarius without Aquariuses, okay? And y'all are not going to change the world if you are not disciplined with yourself. I'm not saying the world. You can still show up to work late. I know you will anyways, but you have to have planned that in yourself. Okay. Maybe you show up to work late because you were disciplined about getting your Starbucks before work. So it's time to discipline your inner self, to be committed to certain things in yourself, to lock down those boundaries with yourself. No more loosey-goosey. What you seek is freedom in the world. If you want freedom in the world, you've got to be really controlling with yourself to have that freedom in the world. You can't have it both ways. You can't be loosey-goosey with yourself and loosey-goosey with the world. One has to be locked down or you will not do anything. You'll just twinkle in and out of reality. So it's time to be locked down your boundaries with your responsibility to yourself. And what this does with the lunar eclipse is you've got a voice in your head that undermines your feelings. Okay, that undermines your feelings, that maybe makes it worse with your feelings. Maybe what it does is it like makes you feel worse. Maybe your mind ignores your feelings. That could be the mental problem. So, by the way, for everyone watching, ignoring is a mental problem that people may have. Maybe your mind ignores. That's something I didn't even think about right now. It's funny. I ignored that. But the truth of the matter is you have something in your mind that screws with your emotional being comfortable in your own skin. What the planets are saying, it's your mind that's messing with your feelings. Your own mind is provoking you and poking the bear. Okay. So it's about to be responsible with yourself. You got to end that negative self-talk with your feelings. And that might even be a bad attitude about your feelings. Like, oh no, my feelings again. That's a bad attitude. It could be just the attitude you're taking with your feelings. Now, Venus in the high degrees of Virgo means it's time to open up and change your life now, Aquarius. It's time to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Let me say that again. It's time to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay. Again, you're going to go through a hell of a lot of change with Pluto in your sign. It's going to last for 24 years. It is the new norm. Okay. Not being uncomfortable, but constantly changing. So it's time to open up to your change. It's time to make change a lifestyle. If you make change a lifestyle, then we will believe you when you tell us the world needs to change. But if you're unwilling to change and you're telling me to change, you know where to go, right? So it's now time to open up to a lifestyle of change. That's your lifestyle, because you're going to ask the world to change for the better, right? So the Venus opposition to Neptune says, if you open up to change, you're also opening up to your capital abundance. So your ability to make and produce and create and fulfill and support and provide for. The new spiritual story for Aquarius is abundance. They're here to now do well and make great money, okay? And money is actually a spiritual thing. God created dollars too. We can't have life just be about money, duh, but it's part of what we do. And money is just a tool to get the things that we want, okay? When you're living in your heart, you only buy what your heart wants. When you're not living in your heart, you buy everything because you're trying to fill a hole. But if you live in your heart, you will buy only what your heart wants and you will enjoy things in life, said the Taurus, by the way. So open up to transformation. Manifest the destiny of capital abundance.
It's serious joy, joy, joy.